Captain's Log, starring on August 18th, 2026. Hello, class, and welcome back to another premiere of Talkshow at Night. I am Catalina, your co-host, and Creation aka Lucario says, hello, class, welcome back to another topic of Talkshow at Night. I am Creation, your host, and me and Catalina have a special topic that we are going to present to you guys. And we are back with another topic upon two individuals that we're going to be covering tonight. So, for people that don't know who we are going to be covering, we are going to be going back to a topic upon two individuals by let me phrase that. Two individuals by the name Lydia Ninja Musical and Daisy Frost. So we did a part one premiere upon Lydia and Daisy Frost a couple months ago, and it seems like Miss Lydia over here has basically did something that she wasn't supposed to behind closed doors, for what Creation once told me, and yes, we have proof. And also, I want to give another clarification that we also do have a documentary upon Lydia and Daisy's actions on the Google Drive and the playlist from YouTube in the description down below when you guys want to check that out. So we will place that documentary into the description down below if you wish to seek this on your own terms. Because yes, what we found upon Lydia and Daisy Frost is all fucking true. And personally, I want to say this from my point of view. Yes, what I've saw for those two for doing something that they weren't supposed to, I would basically say they really did some fucked up shit. And I'll be honest, it was really fucked up. So, I'm gonna show you guys the proof now, so that way we can get started. So, with that being said, yeah, we're gonna get right into the topic, and then we will recap of where we left off, and so on. So, if I can get to where, we also found some documentaries upon, let's see. Like, we're gonna do like a special recap upon the documentary that we, made from episode one. So we're gonna do more like a rerun. So, alright. So, we're gonna do a special presentation that we also made of a while back. So, here's this. So, for the documentary that we made on episode one, this is originally what so far, and this is what we gathered. So, for people that don't know who JREX 1997, he is also to another individual from the disgusting Avengers Team Cringe community, and let's just say he did some disgusting things behind closed doors. But again, it's nothing about him. We'll get to him soon. But all I can say for now is that Lydia and Daisy are associated with this creep, him. Because about J-Rex that I forgot to mention, and I think I might have, but I'm gonna recap this. J-Rex was into feet fetish, for people that didn't know. So, yeah, because I was also too a victim of J-Rex, in which there is a big history upon J-Rex that I'll get to when we have enough information, so I'll do some more digging upon that when I have time. So then, yeah, so I was a part of JREX's server for that particular reason, with all this information we found, so there's that. Then we come across Daisy Frost admitting that she had dated Jimmy Neutron when he was only 11 years old, at years of age. When yes, oh, you have no idea how bad it was when I found out. Oof, it was seriously bad. Especially Tails the Fox from Sonic, yeah, who was only 8 years old? Yeah, ew. No. They both need to be accountable for that. And then next we got to Lydia confirming that she is allowed to date underage children when her cringy OC is literally dog shit. And yes, to confirm, she has stolen an... let me phrase that. She did steal a character from Sonic named Aurora the Hedgehog. which didn't belong to her, when clearly, yeah, her OC was dog shit. Like, anything she makes with her character designs, oh, they're complete dog shit. Like, she draws like a fucking 8-year-old. Not to be mean, but no offense, but yeah, she draws like a fucking 8-year-old. Like, dude, you need some better art. Draw fucking better if you can. Because your artwork is dog shit. So yeah. And then both Daisy and Lydia's OCs were complete dog shit because that's personally what I think. So, there you have it. Then we have some information upon Lidia that she was using her autism and ADHD as an excuse. So she's trying to play the little escape card. When you think I wanted to clarify this, she basically was doing the same card mood just like Connor Meditz, aka CTC Productions. And for people that don't know who Connor's production CTC Productions is, let me phrase that, aka Connor Meditz. He is another individual who is associated with the disgusting Adventure Team Cringe community and is still at large harassing people when clearly, yes, I forgot to mention, Connor has actually attacked one of my victims who will not be named. And yes, oh, you have no idea who I was very pissed of. Oh yeah, it was bad. So, I wanted to say she's compared to Connor Meditz. Both Lydia and Daisy are literally the new Connor Meditz 2.0, along with stupid Kira the Hedgehog, since, oh, we got more upon her, but yeah, we'll get there soon. And then she just brings up this because she wants people to stop with drama, blah blah blah, when clearly she's the one starting it. Yeah, and I just want to say, for people that don't know who, with this icon, that is Bella Superstar, who was once a victim upon their actions. And let's just say for Bella, she made a video upon their actions, and yes, we did see the video upon their actions on episode 1, when clearly we're not going to rewatch it again because we already got to the bottom of that, so yeah. But then reading this here, my god, and these guys here, they're fucking minors. Why are they fucking there? Like, jeez. This really makes me sick. Really, it does. And then this is basically her Discord status, or account, excuse me. If I remember last recall, one of her accounts got hacked because she got I think hacked by a hacker, if I'm last recall. So then, yeah, it was not what I expected. So, yeah, it was not what I expected. And then we get to here, and then when I last talked here, Looney Tunes got mentioned, and oh, for people that didn't know, I am a Looney Tunes addict. And once, I am too a a Looney Tunes geek. Because for people that didn't know, yes, I am obsessed with Looney Tunes because Looney Tunes is more like a childhood freaking memory for me to look out because, well, it's just I like Looney Tunes in general because they're cool. And yeah, there are some characters in Looney Tunes that I look up to because I basically look up to them as a comfort character. So, yeah. But when Looney Tunes got mentioned, when she brought that up, yeah, I got fucking pissed. Because if I last recall, for people that didn't know, I believe she said she had a thing for Daffy and Bugs Bunny. When clearly, one of my fellow victims brought to my DM saying that confirms that she became a zoophile. When you basically have a thing for a furry or anything like that in particular, yeah, hey, newsflash. That confirms you're a zoophile. Yuck, that's gross. But anyway, I'm gonna keep forward. So then next, we come across here that apparently she was bringing up some drama with these people here that I don't recognize, but I do know that freaking Bella brought up something that she was trying to get into Lydia's skin and she was afraid of her when clearly, oh man. You don't want to get on Bella's Silver Star's bad side because I've seen her snap before, and yeah, you don't want to press her buttons. And then here's another one that I found from another individual by the name Infinite the Jackal King, and so on. I just found out that Daisy here doesn't cut tie with PDF files. When clearly, oh my god. At first, I was like, "Are you sure about that? You need to think twice." And then until when she admitted that she doesn't want to, let's just say, yeah, I got very fucking pissed. So, oh, you have no idea how mad I was. I was very pissed. So it's like, for people that didn't know, Lydia and Daisy are also associated with another pedophile by the name Kira the Hedgehog. Because, yeah, they were friends with her at the time, and yes, oh shit, they were basically going heads on and doing the same thing that they weren't supposed to. But I believe they're not friends with her anymore because apparently when Kira got called out, and yes, we will do another documentary upon her soon. But as far as I know, they were friends with Kira at the time, so shame on them. So yeah. And then we get to this part here that apparently you have boyfriend. Oh my god, yeah. Why do you have these things? Let me guess, if they're minors, I wouldn't be surprised. Also, I want to clarify for this part here because we also saw a video from another individual who will not be named, but we do have a video in the Lydia Ninja musical playlist in the description down below that we'll put in the description for you. Yeah, when we saw this part, oh my god, I fucking lost my insanity and lost my fucking shit on that. When, yeah, I was like, pardon, excuse me. So, which means, do you really think you have a thing for 11-year-olds? Or are you just saying it because, oh, you want to have a thing for kids and blah, 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 blah. Like, bro, come on. That's not funny. Not even me. And then when she started bringing this up again with her freaking ADHD and language disorder, I don't give a care if you have any of those things. But again, you need to stop using that as a fucking excuse for people that have those things. You're making those people who have autism and ADHD and all of this stuff look fucking bad to them. It's like if you keep bringing up to the things for the people that have those things or all the above, make them upset. People are probably gonna look at you thinking like you're a fucking joke. Yeah, you don't want to fucking do that. Sorry, I had a crack in my throat. Excuse me. But yeah, no, that's not funny. Oh, good point, Creation. Creation said here, using ADHD, language disorder, autism, or any like that in particular for an excuse is always a laughingstock matter and it's not really important. We just find out that this is a lame excuse from out of Lydia and Daisy, both in particular, and they both are at fault for bringing this autism as an excuse bullshit. They need to quit with that. That's a fact, Creation. That's a fucking fact. I agree. And then, for what we last recall too, we also got this from another individual who would not be named here. We did recap that this individual brought up two individuals' names that we censored because of privacy reasons, so keep in mind. They were basically rewatching one of Lydia's streams and found out that she was bringing up some kid allegations when, oh yeah, they now know, so no surprise there, I'll be honest. And then, yeah, using the autism card as an excuse. I'm sorry, I had to fucking clap that while I said that. Sorry. And then, yeah, so it just keeps going forward where she goes like this and that and this and that, and then this got very bad when it comes to this. Like, sheesh. Okay, well, nothing new there. So, yeah. And then, yeah, I just don't know what to say at this point. So, Joshua Wilson is another individual that we will cover soon. But yes, he is also to another pedophile that we'll discover too soon. So be in mind. And then something I also want to point out when you were invited to a NSFW group when you were just a fucking minor, you need to fucking back that shit out. Even if some fucking adult or anybody who is your same age as you does that shit, no, you need to say, no. You need to freaking not do that. I really don't know what to say at this point, but no, like, come on. You do not understand what people were doing, right? So, like, really, I don't understand. So, like, here's one thing I need to point out. One, NSFW is basically the meaning of not safe for artwork is what it means. But seeing that, because I've done major research of what that is, and yes, most people still do that shit. Why do you think the Adventure Team Cringe community are also doing the same thing like that, except with their characters included? OC, self-insert, whatever. I don't care. So I would say one more thing, don't be like that, okay? Because that will get you in serious consequence. And then this is where she has a demon art account, like this is her username, so that's that. But yeah, so apparently she's taking blame from other victims from that group too, so yeesh, got bad. And then here we go with Kira the Hedgehog with this part, when yeah, ouch. That just really hurts, yeah. And then we had another individual who basically got harassed by another victim. So, yeah. So then, yeah, so it just keeps going, blah, blah, blah. This really kind of makes me sick. And then, yeah, it just gets pretty, bad at this point. But there is one thing I want to point out that really makes me more mad. It's this one, because for people that don't know where I got this, let's just say I got this from this one individual that originally was supposed to call them out for their actions, but apparently that person was still associated with that pedophile, and that would be Wreck-It Ralph, aka Justin Welps. Well, originally he went by Wreck-It Ralph fan, but now he goes by Philaday Francis because apparently he's a big fan of Philaday. So, yeah. So originally, for about Justin Welps, he thought she. Oh, let me phrase that. I'm sorry, my brain ain't working today. Let me rephrase that. I am so sorry. So, Justin Welps originally made a video upon her actions for proof, but then turned around and decided to delete it. But good thing I got my hands on it, and thanks to creation, he saved my ass and got that information for me, so now I got what I need. So, we're gonna play this little thing here, so. Even though we did this on episode 1, but we're gonna recap this, so here we go.
And you're saying it's okay for 20-year-olds to have crushes on 11-year-olds? Yeah. That is so. You're a fucking pedophile, my guy. That is not. That, dude, you literally just said it's okay for 20-year-olds to have crushes on 11-year-olds. You literally just said that. You legit just said that.
And then for people that didn't know, this is her RL mugshot right here, where her face got revealed. And yeah, she was all going like, I'm not perfect. Why are you crying at me? Like, ugh, no. One thing's for sure, like, if you're also known as a pedophile, you always will be a pedophile. And if pedophiles can't change, they need to earn their trust back. And most people that think you are one of those people, yeah, it's gonna take them longer than expected for you to get forgiven by them. Not even me either. So no, they have to earn my trust. But yeah, so, and I do give a freaking medal for this person for calling fucking Lidia out for her actions. Like, no, I give that person a fucking medal. So great job to you, buddy. Thank you.
Yes! You said it yourself. I don't know why you're upset. You said that you like pedophilia and incest, even though we explained it. And you said in your dimension that shit is okay. You know that's a crime, right? You know pedophilia and incest is a crime? Did you know that? Did you know that shit's a crime?
Yeah, like, I just find that fucking hilarious that she got caught. Like, that's funny. And then, if I last recall, yeah, the last of the two is where Infinite Jackal and Bella Silverstar. So, we already got done with that, so that's the end of that. But there is one more clarification before we wrap this up, because I know it's not much, but we have more information in the description down below for you guys to intervene, so we will just point more things into your play to say, if you see Lidia or Daisy Frost at any point doing these things, you have the right to call her out for all the needs you can. And again, it's really up to you to do what is best for you and keep all those kids and minors away from her and Daisy, because they both literally on so yeah, but sorry, I just got a message saying about something happened, so I will deal with that after the show is over. But anyway, So to wrap this up, I just want to clarify one more thing. So don't be like Lydia or Daisy because again, you will regret the things that you're gonna do. Even for the people that were still associated with those pedophiles till this day. Yeah, you really need to work on yourself on that particular matter. So please, again, don't be like these people because what will happen if you do? Oh, let's just say people will probably jump onto you and think that you are a laughingstock. So I recommend you don't do that. So, yeah, that's all I can pretty much say. So with that being said, that's all we have for Lydia and Daisy Frost for tonight. So again, thank you guys so much for watching our documentary. And yes, we will put the Lydia Ninja Musical and Daisy Frost documentary in the description down below. If you want to spread this around for awareness, then you may. But I do want to give a clarification and a message to Lydia and Daisy for them if they hear this. Lydia, Daisy, and I know you're probably gonna hear this, but what the fuck do you have to say for yourself? Are you proud of yourself for what you are making a mess of today? Because it seems like when you use those autism and ADHD as an excuse and all that stuff in particular and just to weasel your way out, just so you know, you won't get away from it for too far. Because these people here who have been calling you out for all those decades that know that we were in the right and you were in the wrong, just so you know, every time we speak up for the things that we found out, it doesn't mean that we're fucking hurting your feelings. It's spreading awareness for what you just put them through so people can open their eyes and see what you've done. So just so you know, I'm not associated with the Discussing Adventure Team Cringe community anymore because of those people who has basically did discussing things like Connor Medits, J-Rex, and all those people in particular. So no, end of that. So I would say both of you need to take accountability for your actions. And that is all I can say. And if creation finds out that you've been doing the same behind closed doors, I will be the first to know. So fuck around and find out if you want to play this game the hard way, excuse me. So yeah, with that being said, I'm done. So end of that. So yeah, that is the end of my final description here. So end of that. So I'm done. Thank you. So, with that being said, this is going to be the wrap for Talkshow at Night. I have been Catalina, your co-host, and Creation says here, thank you guys for tuning in, and we will make more documentaries upon Lydia and Daisy when we have more information, so thank you guys for tuning in. And we appreciate you guys tuning in at Talkshow at Night. I have been Creation, aka Lucario, for joining at Talkshow at Night. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you guys next time on Talkshow at Night. I will see you guys next week. So thank you guys for tuning in. So I have been Catalina, your co-host, and thank you guys for tuning in. So with that being said, we will see you guys on next time on Talk Show at Night. Have a good night, so stay safe. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye. And stay safe.